Hi, I'm Stu. In 2022, I bought a semi-abandoned farmhouse in the hills of Piedmontese in Italy. Join me and my family as we renovate the property and try and bring some love back to the land around it. So where are we now on the project? Now we've got all the tiling in. I think we've still got to do the grouting on the upper floor, which I'll show you on a little tour. We've got all the bathroom tiling in, and it's all coming together quite quick in this last couple of weeks. We're trying to push before summer, before everyone takes summer holidays and stuff. So it's been really good to be here for a solid couple of weeks and just make sure we can get as much done as possible. Hopefully, fingers crossed, next week we'll get windows in as well. And then we'll be in really good shape because the building will be closed finally after a long time being open. So we can move on with lighting, getting furniture and kitchens built and things like that. Let's have a look around.
Devi fare un lavoro del genere nella caldaia, Salvatore. Devi studiare. Fai sorridere. Più a casa ancora delle piastrelle come quelle dei bagni.
Ah sì?
Ti possono interessare.
The entrance to the house off of the south courtyard, and you come in straight to like a little downstairs toilet. So you'll have a toilet at the back, a little sink here, a mirror and a light. And then in here we've got these little square travertine tiles, which are really sweet. And we tried to get them to match the stone entranceway and the stone stairs we have. So these are like lucerne stone, which is typical of the area. But we actually managed to find a travertine that was like second choice. So it was all like broken up pieces with big holes in and stuff. And that means they look like really aged already. They're not actually old tiles, but they look like they are.
There's this thing about not going for modern glossy finishes on things, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think it will just stand out so much against the rest of the house. Anything shiny and new just looks like it doesn't fit.
It's wrong, right?
Yeah.
You've got a muzzy buzzing around your neck.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of it.
The only thing I didn't really account for was that nothing is straight or square with the walls, so the square tiles do make it more obvious how wonky the room shape is, like you see all the junctions.
That's true.
They had to do a lot of cuts.
I'm hoping that as we get furniture in, that those bits kind of hide into the...
Yeah, you'll notice that less, hopefully.
Actually, here hasn't changed too much since I last filmed in here, because we haven't done the floor yet.
Yeah, so here we're in the laundry room that leads through from the kitchen, and then that leads out to the north side of the house. And you're going to have a sink on this wall, like a big laundry sink, and then the washing machine and the dryer and a big cleaning cupboard there.
Yeah.
And because we decided to leave the ceiling with the terracotta tiles visible, we haven't put them on the floor in here because it would be a bit too much terracotta. So we're going to do another cacio pesto mix
Mm-hmm.
with cement and have like one big smooth colour of cacio pesto.
We really
Actually,
wanted-
left the terracotta.
Oh yeah, you can show the cacio pesto. It's like a terracotta powder.
Yeah.
Or they call it an iron oxide, don't they? Which is that's the same kind of thing, just colour their
Yeah.
materials. Here also we wanted a floor that was really easy to clean because it will be the front door and it will be a laundry room. It's going to get more messy than the other rooms.
Yeah, it's going to kind of act like a bit of a boot room.
Yeah.
Maybe on this side we could have a little bench seat with like room for boots and coats and stuff to hang up.
Yeah.
And then because this leads down to the cellar and the cantina, if you're going to be coming through here with stuff, it's going to be quite like a high traffic area.
Yeah.
And then that leads straight out into the woods, so for sure you're going to be bringing lots of mud in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So this week, these have been a kind of big job as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because these were taken up when they first came in to do demolition, but we wanted to reuse these because they're original, they're stamp. You know, they had to clean them all up and with a wire brush and putting them in a bucket of water and stuff like that. But it was a good 3 days of cleaning.
Yeah, we sort of realised they were trying to take up all the dirt and make them look like brand new tiles. And we were like, no, stop.
Yeah,
we actually
too much.
really like the patina on them, please don't. And so then we would kind of just do 30 seconds on each to take off the dirt and then put them down. I'm really glad we did because I love it. I love all of the movement in the tiles.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of debate about whether or not we'd have enough tiles to put them down in the same diagonal pattern that the room used to be in.
Yes.
Because obviously they need to do more cuts.
Yeah.
But we took up, where we put the bathroom in, there was also these tiles. So we've got that excess of them there. And then we actually found a pile of them stacked up in the garden that we should be able to reuse. But yeah, you should put up a picture of how this room used to look.
Yeah.
Because we're basically trying to get it back to exactly how it was.
Trying to recreate it, but with more light, so it's usable with this second window.
Yeah, we could put this other window
We're
in.
trying to recreate the original colour on the walls, which we've got from the ceiling. And we just love this room, it's such a nice space. This is kind of designated as the guest room,
Yeah.
isn't it? But still, we're trying to make it really special.
Yeah, because you
to
have
make it
this.
stand out.
The double bed will be here, these are the light switches and the bedside tables.
We still need to repair this vault behind here. There's a fault in the vault, and they need to repair one of the tiles, right?
Yeah.
Which will make it stronger and repair the crack. But we have a plastering guy who hopefully can repair that quite nicely.
What's nice is this was all originally lime paint, so it was nice to keep it and colour match it in with new lime paint.
This is a really exciting little room. I hope it comes out on camera. We've got 2 different sets of the travertine tiles. One is the kind of basin for the shower, which ends in the plug, and then another set which is just for the rest of the room.
Yeah, so the shower glass will go in here between the 2 different types of tiles. And it's actually a huge shower then, with the window in it, and the shower head will be here. I love how they've done the drain actually. I think they've done a really nice job that this all slightly slopes down.
You can barely see the slope, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's really nicely
Because
done.
in some places it's quite obvious, isn't it, when you have that?
Yeah. And these are the same silver travertine tiles that we have downstairs and that they match the looser slope on the windowsills. And I don't have my swatch, but this is also going to be a pink lime wash that they're going to do with the tablac technique with the stones that you get a waterproof finishing in the end. I think it's going to be really amazing on this curved ceiling.
It'd be a really nice room.
drenched in one colour.
These stairs have also changed, haven't they?
Yeah, they've changed quite a lot actually, because there used to be a door here that made it really difficult to move up and down, and I think there used to be just one really big step that you sort of had to jump down.
There was almost a double step that made
Yeah.
it really uncomfortable.
And then there were these 3 spiral steps that we've added, so we've divided the height of the stairs from this level to this level by 5 new steps. And it just feels so much more natural.
Look around the corner here.
And the builders were able to reuse the stairs from the Cantina that we took out. And so they look like they've been here forever. I love them.
Yeah, and they're actually comfortable to go up and down. We're
Yeah.
going to fill them back in with the same tiles that we've been using everywhere else, the old recuperated ones, recouped.
Yeah, and they were actually able to raise this up here to this height, because if you remember before, the door was actually about here.
Yeah.
So you used to have to duck down as well to climb in, and that's made such a difference, and it's such a nice detail actually, this arch cutting through the doorway.
Yeah.
And
Especially with that kind of exposed arch as well, it really adds a bit of detail.
And it kind of makes it into this like quite nice journey of a twisting corridor.
Yeah.
And we've kept the old terracotta bits here and here as well. Yeah, I love them.
I can't see anything.